Hi, my name is Nandi. I'm the owner of Workshop, and I'm in studio with Sports Therapy 101.
Introduce yourself. Yeah. Who is Nandi?
Nandi is a happy person. Usually, I'm known for dancing, choreographing. I've had experience in cheerleading and coaching, playing football, swimming, fitness enthusiast. Any sport you could think of, I probably touched on at some point. A whole lot.
Many people know you as Nandi the dancer, but you are involved in many other sports. Tell us more about that and where it began.
That began from as long as I could walk. I think once I was involved or interested in anything, my mother pushed me or encouraged me to do it. So it was running from one rehearsal to one practice session to another, and it was just about managing and balancing everything that I put on my plate and committed to. And so that carried out to later years. So now I balance school, work, anything that I have all at once.
What exactly is your master's in?
It is a research master's. It falls under environmental science right now, where I do research on bay leaf and castor bean mainly to either produce renewable energy or to extract the essential oils for medicinal purposes.
Do you work in biochemistry at all, or is it mainly for master's purposes?
Most of the time in the lab, it is for research. For my master's or under my supervisor's research, anything that any projects he may be running, I might tap in at some point to assist in some way. So it's kind of all over. It's kind of showing me a way of how biochemistry could be useful to me, because it wasn't a clear-cut path before. And so doing the research with him opened my eyes to a whole bunch of different avenues that I didn't know exist before, and showing me new career paths that are options. Like I said, producing the renewable energy, that's been a new venture and exciting to see how we could use organic matter to produce gas that could run natural gas in the homes or eventually be converted to gas to run your car. So that's a interesting research. Well, getting rid of a problem which might have been grass just accumulating in the dump or coconut husk or fish offal, any of the organic matter that we use to produce the oil. So taking a problem and creating a beneficial solution to everybody, for everybody.
Tell us about your time as a national cheerleader.
So at that time, cheerleading was just getting a firm foot in Barbados, and coaches were coming from outside to teach people here, as well as take cheerleaders from Barbados to the international world bodies. So I was probably the youngest on the team cheerleading at world championships, which is what you would see at the end of bringing on that big competition. But this one was for countries, so there were teams from Japan or the biggest teams from USA and stuff like that competing, and it was a great experience and eye-opening to a world that I didn't even know exists. And I could still see how cheerleading shows up in my dance in terms of how I would add quality to a movement or how I might execute something because of my cheerleading background. And so all those different little things come into play in helping to perform to the best of my ability.
How did Workshop by Nandi or Nandi's Workshop come about?
So for a long time, people have been asking me to teach them to dance, and usually they're asking really to learn to work out. That's been the biggest question, and so I've decided that why not make a thing of this? Yes, why not make a class of this where I break down the details on how to work up, because that's what they want to learn. Sometimes I might throw it into a choreography so that they get some performance aspects or different elements from Bajan culture, whether it be a tuck band segment, into school sports, crossing the stage for Kaduma, just so that they feel the vibe and the connection to the Caribbean or crop over culture or the Bajan culture. Because it's usually done overseas, and it's the diaspora that asks for it at most, so that they have that connection.
What advice do you have for younger dancers, younger footballers, the youth upcoming athletes?
The advice I would give to any upcoming sportsman is that I think sports in Barbados are not as clear-cut in that you take this step and then this is the next step and then this is the next step and you reach this destination. So you have to be creative in finding ways and avenues to make things work for you. I would say to gain as much experience as you can, whether it be here or outside, and then use those tools to find ways that it could make sense for you, because it's not easy and it's not a direct path.
Thank you for tuning in to that episode. Before we leave, I would like to give a special shout out to our platinum sponsor, Kinetics Apparel, a local gym apparel brand catering for both male and female clients. Our gold sponsor, Good Cup Cart, a smoothie and shakes cart located in St. David's, Christchurch. They specialize in healthy shakes and fruit smoothie options. A special mention also to Plant Life, catering for all your vegan fast food needs. Thank you for tuning in to this episode, and we look forward to seeing you next time.